Are we back once again? What to use when you're doing the free trial for T levels, which you can find in the description. Make sure to click the link T levels slash VicS, I believe tlevels.io slash VicS. Now, go check your free trial there, please. And I'm going to show you just what these indicators mean, because what I'm getting the feedback from people that are trying it is that they get confused. Which one should I use, right? And I always think of, less is best. Okay, you don't want too many things. First thing you need to do, I would say, is I would say this. I would say define your style. Okay, I got a million styles for trading, and really, I start making money when I just choose one and use it. Because all the indicator is there for is just to give you edge. Okay, so what is edge? You basically, hey, am I going with the trend? Trend is friend. Okay, so what do we use for trend? You can use, let me get rid of everything else. Okay, you can use the conviction sticks. Okay, so that's in there. That's just going to be your moving average band. All right, or you can use your EMAs, whatever you want to use. I mean, the EMAs are pretty nice because they change color with the trend. You kind of have a baseline trend, and then you've got sort of your confirmation trend. So that's pretty nice. I like to use this one a little bit better because it's a little bit more intuitive, just to define the trend. Okay, so we've got our trend defined, right? So trend is friend, so that's our trend. So that's one thing you want to use. So that's part of building a system. Two, the number two thing is going to be volatility or volume. Essentially, in my opinion, the same thing. So we need an indicator for that. All right. Well, that's what this gray zone is. The gray zone is going to be your volume indicator. That's where you have the gray zone set. Don't take trades that where, if you're a bull and you've got bull volume inside of the gray zone, just wait till it breaks out. Wait till you get the breakout. I might show you a few here on the sell side here, actually. So let's go open this up. So we got our trend. Okay, trend clearly bearish. Okay, you know what? Here you go. So you had the volume sticks basically outside of the gray zone. You can see the bull volume inside of the gray zone. So why would you even want to be bull here? It makes 0 sense to try and catch the falling knife when there's not any buyers. Unless you're trying the one strat I was doing in the other video where you've got, essentially all buyers or all sellers completely disappear into like a resistance or support. That's a different story. When you're trading with the trend, you don't want to be involved in trades where the volatility is not on your side or the volume is not on your side. So put volume on your side. So you got volatility and volume. Trend is your friend. So we got two indicators there. The next one is going to be, so we got those. The next one is going to be having good levels, okay, to trade from. Now, whether you can use different levels when it comes to these indicators, because there's two types. There's going to be your expected move levels. Okay, these are going to kind of give you either higher time frame expected ranges or lower time frame expected ranges, or your chart time frame expected ranges. I personally like to go down to like maybe the 2 hour or the 4 hour, just because if you're intraday trading, trying to trade on the daily range, you don't always get a trade because for whatever reason it'll chop in between. Sometimes it breaks through. You can see a lot of times we're not even really getting up there. But so I would, on the expected move, the way to trade that one is just to have a lower time frame levels or have multiple ones sitting on there. So that's one way to have levels. So next one is to have support and resistance, right? Okay, so we got trend is friend, volatility or volume, support, resistance. We got the three, I would say, pillars of coming up with a system. So that, or we got the T levels, okay, which personally I think is all you really need. The expected move is nice, but I would say if you were going to develop a system using these indicators, I would just develop it around the T levels. okay? Because the T levels are going to give you the extensions and exhaustions already. It's going to give you the gray box here where you can have you can kind of play around the bias level, which is this middle line here. It's going to be sort of your bullish and bearish bias. So that's going to add another layer to your trend as friend. Okay, so if you got your support and resistance, and you know if you're going to be bull or bear below or above a level, and you've got the EMAs on your side. Okay, so here we are. Here we are live, and so what do you see? I mean, right now, if we zoom in, we see that the EMAs, the fast-moving ones, they're bullish. Okay, but you know your baseline here is bearish. So you've got a couple check marks here. Let's see if I can find a check mark. Okay, well I don't see. There we go. So you got one check mark on your side for a bull, but what you don't have is you got red check mark here. Let's see what else here. So you got a bearish bias overall, but you also have two green check marks because you're above the bias line. So right now there's no trade available. We're just on a 15-minute. You can trade this any time frame you really want to. We also have bullish volume. Okay, say we want to add one more confirmation, and that's higher time frame. You know, we do have a little bit of a bullish bias all the way up to the 15-minute. So I would say right here, you could definitely start looking to be long in this market. As long as these things are holding true, as soon as you get that confirmation, your target is going to be here, here, here. And so you got three targets to the upside that are potentially there. So whether you want to try and hold for the higher levels or hold for that, you know, hold for the 38.52 or 38.51, however it works out, if you start getting some more confirmation on higher time frames. Also, you even got more confirmations here with breadth. Okay, so these are going to be your volumes. This is going to be your advancing, declining, and then your ticks. Okay, so these you're not going to get in the after hours, but during the main hours. I mean, the other day when I was trading some of these uptrends here, everything was green. Okay, the entire T mood was green. Everything here was green. I had all the, you had all the bullish confirmation here. It was probably through here, if I can remember right. Had all the bullish confirmation that you could ever want. And so why would I ever think about shorting? You know, if everything is flashing green to me. That's what this system is going to show you, because it makes it easy. Just go through the progressions. Just act like a quarterback. Go through the progressions. Hey, we're getting bullish, bullish, bullish. I'm getting a lot of evidence here that it's bullish. And then it's going to give you your levels already, your targets, your biases, and your trend confirmations, your volume. Boom, you got the full system right here already. What to use? You got to pick and choose between here based on fitting the description of what I was saying earlier. You know, essentially, are you going to have the trend as your friend? Trend is your friend indicator. That's all you need. That one, support, resistance, and then you need volume or volatility. All right, and then you can add in some extra confirmations like a bias line, and then targets. Okay, build your system out on the basis of these things, and you'll be all right as far as trading goes. Taking good solid trades. Basically, the way I say it is, if you had to hold yourself accountable to somebody and say, look, here's why I took these trades. It didn't work, but here's the reasons I did. And you can explain that, look, I had all this stuff on my side and the trade still didn't work. That's okay, because you followed the rules. You took the trade when you had the edge. Whether it works or not, it's completely irrelevant, because your only goal is just to execute on your system. So hopefully this helps you. And if you like this, subscribe. Make sure to check out the link in the description for your free trial to these sets of indicators. And let me know in the comments if this helps you, if you want more videos kind of going over this and taking trades and what to do, what not to do, that kind of stuff. And hope you guys can make some money with this. Peace.